Hello, everybody. Welcome to Find Music, a very new category for us, a new subject. 10 questions with another music commentator. And so I'm very pleased that our very first music commentator is Steve, aka A is for Alice, B is for Bob. And you can go on with that. So, Steve, I think we're ready. We'll go to question number one. Let's see
Thank you for the
if we
invite.
answer this question. The first question is, ooh, so revealing. What was your first musical experience?
Well, I'm a true baby boomer, pretty much born just about in the middle of the generation. So I was born in 56. So TV would be the first exposure, and earliest memory would be the Beatles on Ed Sullivan in 64. But then if you're talking, well, and then you get the Monkees TV show. But if you're talking like a first musical experience as far as a concert, I think
It's another
that's
question.
another question. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we'll get into that.
I will not spoil that. So I mean, really, yeah, my first musical experience, I guess you would have to say, was watching the Beatles on Ed Sullivan with
Yeah, wow.
the rest
It's very impressive. You got me beat there. But I did see the monkeys. Okay, so that was a good answer. Good answer. Let's go to number
of
two.
I'm older than you. That's probably why I got to see them on TV.
What music did your parents listen to? I'm insanely curious.
They it was mainly my mom, and it would have been stuff like Tom Jones, Engelbert Humperdinck. You know, I remember the ubiquitous Herb Alpert Tijuana Brass album cover, Whipped Cream. I can remember that from being a
My
kid.
dad had that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, everybody had that in the 60s. So, the Christmas time, it was like a Mitch Miller Christmas album. So, yeah, my parents were not big music listeners. So,
Forgivable. This was before the boom.
yeah.
All
Oh, yeah.
right. We'll head to number three. What was number three? Oh, okay. So we're getting down to the merchandise now. What was the first 45 you bought or 33 cassette CD download stream? Whatever you want to answer there,
Um,
if you remember.
I can't remember the first 45 I bought. Even the first album I bought, I'm sure it was either the Beatles or the Monkees. Cassette, I can remember the first cassette I had because I mean I had albums, but then I had once I started driving, then I got an 8-track player in the car.
Oh, I
So
forgot 8-track. Yeah.
yeah, so cassettes I didn't have until I was in the Air Force, and because technical school was in San Antonio, or I mean, basic training was San Antonio. My tech school assignment was in Biloxi, Mississippi. So we were just taking a bus there. And I had bought a little boom box and I bought two cassettes and I can remember what they were. It was Jackson Brown Running on Empty and Bob Welch French Kiss.
Oh,
And
yeah.
just played those albums back to back to back to back for that whole road trip. So
Awesome.
and I
All
can
right.
remember my first CD. My first CD was Brother in Arms. I was early to the game with CDs. I got my first CD player like in '85.
That is early. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, excellent answers. All right. What is number four? Behold. Oh, and now you can do it. What was your
Okay.
first concert? Maybe favorite concert act altogether?
Okay. Well, my first concert was Alice Cooper on the Billion Dollar Babies tour.
Oh,
Flo and Eddie opened up. People know them as the Turtles. So uh,
sure.
that was kind of surprising that was the opening act. That was at the amphitheater in Chicago, which is no longer there. That got torn down a long time ago. Favorite concert act?
Let me
I mean,
stop you there, right? 1 second, because I'm presuming that was 1973, Billion Dollar
yeah,
Babies.
yeah, it was April of '73.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because Flo and Eddie, they were yeah, really pushing it at that time. I remember hearing Flo and Eddie on the radio on my local station that played the progressive stuff. So they, I know they had some early hits, but I guess they kept going, right?
Yeah, they toured for a long time as that. I don't know why they didn't go out I'm sure it was some legality where they couldn't tour under the name Turtles. I don't know. I mean, because they were the Turtles. I mean, it was their voices. So not sure how that came to be.
It's
And
a good
then,
formative question.
yeah, the
Uh,
favorite concert act.
no, that's the big one for me. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's hear
I
it.
mean, there's a number of bands who I've seen like 12 to 15 times. But then there's some that I've only seen once, and those are ones that I wish I had seen multiple times. Like I only got to see Led Zeppelin once, and I know to say only once, it's almost like saying, God, I won the lottery today, 20 million, but yesterday it was 200 million and being upset about it, you know? I mean, because it's just because of my age that I got to see Led Zeppelin. I saw them on the Physical Graffiti tour. And
I
then,
saw them once as well. It was in '77.
okay, so you would have been
So that was the
present.
President's tour. Okay. We got that
Yeah.
straight. Keep going, sir.
And like David Bowie, I only saw the one time. Pink Floyd, I only saw one time.
Oh, got you beat there.
Yeah, so I mean, those are
Do you
ones.
remember what tour it was? The Pink Floyd, which tour?
Pink Floyd was Animals.
Yeah, Animals. Yeah, that was a great tour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they had the surround sound.
that was at Soldier Field, and so where the
Hmm.
Bears play. Yeah, so
And did you
yeah,
see the wall?
I've seen Waters do the Wall. I mean, because when
Okay.
they did the Wall, they only did what? New York and L.A. and Toronto, right?
Yeah, L.A. right here.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
didn't get to see it. And actually, I'm thinking the Wall.
but
Well,
it was Roger Waters' baby. So I mean, I've seen video of the Roger Waters concert, and it was a hell of a concert, right?
yeah, Waters doing it. I will say visually and sonically, it was the best concert I've ever experienced. The sound was just incredible, and The Wall is nowhere near my favorite Pink Floyd album, but I did enjoy the experience. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, the wall takes time. It really does, and it took me about 40 years to really appreciate the wall. That long, yeah, too long for me.
Probably took me about 42 or 43. It
Yeah,
wasn't until I got the immersion set that I really started to appreciate it.
excellent to know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. What does question five hold for us? Oh, okay. That's a good basic one.
All right. I
You have
mean,
a favorite?
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna skip over what would have been my first love, which it would have been like the Beatles and the Stones, basically AM radio that we grew up with, you know. So I'm not gonna say pop music. It was heavier and harder rock for me. It was Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, Uriah Heep, bands like that. In fact,
Mhm.
I played in a band, and that was the kind of music we played. So, but as I've gotten older, prog rock is probably on equal terms with hard rock.
Would you say it really stays with you, prog rock?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
I
it's
mean,
so challenging.
they've become one A and one B for me. So and I probably listen to more prog rock now than I do heavy music. But it's still hard to say that hard rock does not have a place in my heart. So they're kind of equal.
Excellent. Oh, wow. Thank you. Let's go to number six. Oh, yeah. This one is one that intrigues me too. What is your favorite musical instrument to listen to?
Even
Hmm.
though I enjoy guitar driven music, I love a good riff. Tony Iommi is my favorite guitarist. He's written the best riffs in musical history, as far as I'm concerned. But my favorite instrument to listen to, hands down, it's the Hammond B3 organ. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
give me John Lord on the Hammond B3. That's that is the best.
I couldn't give a better answer myself. That's fantastic. Anybody young possibly listening to this, check out John Lord on the Hammond.
And if not John Lord, then Ken Hensley.
Favorite singer? Oh, this can be an argumentative one.
This
A lot
is
of different
this
possibilities here.
this is why sometimes I wonder why is Black Sabbath my favorite band because um, many of my favorite musicians are in Deep Purple. My favorite lead singer is Ian Gillan, always has been. He's been for 55 years, and nobody will beat him out. So, John Lord's my favorite keyboard player. Richie Blackmore is my second favorite guitarist. Ian Pace is my second favorite drummer. So really, by all accounts, Deep Purple should be my favorite band, but really, Deep Purple or Black Sabbath just edges them out. But yes, Ian Gillan is a slam dunk. I don't even have to think about that one.
You might get a chance to talk about more about this because number eight is, oh, no, no, songwriter. Songwriter. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's
Favorite
different.
songwriter is Ian Hunter. Most people know him from Mata Hoople. Didn't have enough
Mm-hmm.
success as a solo act. I mean, most people know him for Cleveland Rocks. Um,
78.
yeah, and where's that 79? That's on um, Schizophrenic album. I think that's 79, but I don't know. I could be wrong. But anyway, yeah, Ian Hunter by far. He's very witty. Um, I don't normally like when songwriters or performers get political, but he does it in such a fine way that he's equally offended by both sides of the political fence. So I can tolerate it with him. And he's just, to me, he's England's answer to Bob Dylan. So,
Good way to put it. Good way to put it. Yeah, I have to admit, I am a huge Ian Hunter fan.
yeah.
Just about everything he's ever done. And I like the deep track.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I mean, unfortunately, though, on a lot of his albums, they're all deep tracks because he got so little radio play.
So
So,
yeah, it's an
are you,
injustice.
you,
And
you have a favorite album by him?
oh yeah, I'll go right into that. But I just wanted to say I heard some wonderful rumors
Mhm.
on YouTube that it's possible that Mott the Hoople is going to get nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this
Oh,
year.
well deserved.
Yeah, long overdue.
Going by some of the acts that are in, they certainly should have gone in before them.
Yeah, well, at least Ian Hunter's still alive. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I had to name my favorite Ian Hunter song, I would have to say it's a tough choice between Listen to the Eight Track, which is an outtake from Short Back and Sides, 1981.
Okay.
I don't know if you know that one. If you don't know it,
Right.
seek it out.
Well, I don't know if the outtake is on. I have an expanded edition of that.
Yeah, it should be there. Should be there. Uh, I love it. It's got that sense of humor you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because basically in the song he's listening to the eight track in his Buick Skylark with his girlfriend, and of course, what's playing in the car? Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, but I won't reveal anything else. But that's fantastic song and equally fantastic, a very impressive song as a songwriter to me is God Take One.
Yeah. I think
What
my
a
favorite is
daring song.
probably,
I think
well,
it's from Artful Dodger. I think it's 86.
yeah, I love Artful Dodger, and that's got Michael
Yeah, but
Picasso.
no,
That
no,
has
it's from All
uh,
American. See, I'm forgetting which album
I
it's on
think
to.
that
Maybe
is
it's on
I
All
think that
American Alien Boy.
I think that is All American Alien Boy.
Yeah, that's the one. God Take One.
Michael
Wow.
Michael Picasso on Artful Dodger is fantastic. That brings a tear to my eye every time I listen to it. And
No.
also love The Outsider.
Yeah, no, no, that's schizophrenic. Yeah, yeah. What an album.
Yes.
He has so many good albums. All right, we better get to the last two questions.
Okay.
I could talk all day about Ian Hunter, that's for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Is there an artist you would recommend who doesn't get enough exposure? Hmm.
Yeah, I do have one, and they're actually new to me, thanks to Pat from Close to the Edge, and that's Eloy. I've just gotten into them in the last couple of months. 3 months ago, I didn't have one Eloy album. I'd heard the name, just had never checked them out. And then when I was doing a live stream with him, he had recommended them, and now I have 11 Eloy albums and looking for more.
Yeah. I have a feeling, Pat's gonna be in my second episode of 10 questions. I wonder if he'll give that answer too. We'll see.
He may.
Yeah. But
I
I
won't.
remember back in 19, oh wow, gosh, back in the late 70s, was Eloy around back then?
Yeah,
Or yeah.
yeah. I think actually
Did
the first
Ocean come
album
out
is
back then?
I think first album is like mid
Late late
70s.
late 70s, Ocean, is that
I
correct?
have Ocean. Yeah, I think that is
Okay.
like 78.
So I bought that when it was new because I had a friend that was really into prog music. Hey Frank, wherever you are. He was really into prog music, and this was in the late 70s. So he introduced me to a lot of albums, and that was one of them, Ocean by Eloy.
I won't be surprised if Pat says Robin Trower to that answer because he's on a big Robin Trower kick, and he had never really listened to Robin Trower until about 3 months ago.
Oh yeah, Bridge of Sighs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be in the Hall of Fame too. Hmm.
Yep. Yeah, because he also had his work with Procol Harum. So
Well, yeah, they should be in too. Oh God,
yeah.
I can't believe. Well, okay, that's another show. We'll have to do a Hall of Fame show.
Okay.
The Hall of Fame Snub Show. I'll invite you all. We'll do it together.
Okay.
That'll be fun. Okay, and now just hopefully difficult question number 10. Which is most important for you, the music or the lyrics? That's a toughie.
Yeah, it is very tough because it's the chicken or the egg. When a songwriter writes a song, what does he write first, the music or the lyrics? And
No,
I'm a lyrics guy in many ways. I like to listen to the story that's being told. But also, and I'm not a big fan of instrumentals. I mean, pure instrumentals. I don't like a 40-45 minute album of instrumentals. I don't mind one or two on an album, but and people always say to me, they say, "Well, you're a big prog rock fan. How do you not like instrumentals?" Well, because I know normally always lyrics are coming somewhere along the line. The payoff
true.
is there. I mean, they may break off for an extended, instrumental break, but something will always come lyrics wise. So, which is more important? I'm
For you. It doesn't have to
for
be
me,
for everybody else. Just you.
right? Yeah,
Okay.
for me, it has to be the lyrics because
Yeah,
if it
sounds like
doesn't
it.
have lyrics, I'm probably not going to listen to much of it.
This could be like a 10B because you got me curious now since you chose lyrics. Do you have any favorite lyrics that come to mind? I'm
Well, I
just
mean, a
curious.
lot of Ian Hunter's lyrics do resonate, but there's my favorite album in the 1980s is "This Is the Sea" by the Waterboys. You familiar with the album?
Sure, the Waterboys, yes.
Okay, yeah, I love that album. There's a number of lines in the song "The Hole of the Moon" that I love. In fact, I'm gonna have somehow printed up on a sign, and I will hang it in the garage in our new house that we're moving to. I saw the crescent, you saw the hole of the moon. I love that line. You saw the rain, dirty valley, or I saw the rain, dirty valley. You saw Brigadoon. It's kind of like he's always a pessimist. His whoever he's singing to, his lover, whatever, she's the optimist. So I would tell people to go listen to that song.
It's a great accolade for the Waterboys. I'm so glad we're recording this. I hope people get to hear what you just said because that's really a good advertisement for the Waterboys. Makes you want to go back and check those out.
Yeah, it's fantastic. They
Uh,
put out a really elaborate, expanded edition of "This Is the Sea" last year. They only did 3,000 of the box sets. I'm glad I got one of them because now I just looked not long ago on Amazon. It was $900 now.
oh,
If you wanted a used box set.
I might try to find a digital edition. I don't know if I can find it,
Yeah.
but I'll try. I'll try because I didn't know there was a box. Oh wow.
Oh yeah. There's got to be 8 or 9 discs in that thing. So it's just a lot of unreleased stuff. It's not one of those box sets where it's just a lot of different versions of the same song or demos. He's doing a lot of cover tunes in there. He's doing Van Morrison, Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, a lot of stuff in there.
Oh yeah, so you get their taste. Hmm,
Yep.
that's intriguing too.
Yeah.
All right, all right. I'm going to say thank you
Thank you.
for being the first.
Yeah, how about that? The inaugural.
And please advertise your channel right now. How do people find your channel on YouTube?
That is it right there. If you go YouTube and type in A is for Alice, B is for Bob, you will find it. Right now, I'm in the middle of doing a huge CD purge. Something I have to do. I got to sort through 3,500 CDs that I have, decide which ones are going to make the move and which ones
Oh
are not.
yeah.
So
Ooh,
100 CDs a day. So do the math. It's going to take me, well, with breaks, because I'm not going to be doing it, just 35 straight days of that. So it's going to take me a couple of months to get through it.
well, I'm looking forward to those episodes. I'll be watching for those.
Yeah, I've done two so far. Third one will post later. It'll post tomorrow. Third one will post tomorrow.
Yeah, very
So,
good, very good. So thanks again so much.
oh, thank you.
Mm, and I guess it's time to say goodbye for now until the next episode of 10 Questions.
All right.
Yeah.